In 1886, a struggling pharmacist named John Pemberton invented a syrupy drink that would change the world forever. But he never became rich from it. Instead, this man, Asa Griggs Candler, stole Coca-Cola right out from under him. And what happened next is one of the most controversial stories in business history. But here's the thing no one tells you. Asa didn't just build Coca-Cola into a global empire. He destroyed lives, manipulated laws, and even dabbled in dark secrets along the way. Today, we're diving deep into the rise and reign of Asa Candler, the man who turned Coke into a billion-dollar juggernaut, and how his legacy still haunts us today. Let's start at the beginning. It's 1886 in Atlanta, Georgia, a city rebuilding itself after the Civil War. This was a time when snake oil salesmen roamed the streets, selling miracle cures for everything from headaches to indigestion. One such salesman was Dr. John Pemberton, a wounded Confederate veteran addicted to morphine. Desperate to kick his habit, Pemberton created a concoction made from coca leaves, cola nuts, caffeine, and sugar, a drink he called Coca-Cola. Pemberton believed Coca-Cola could cure addiction, headaches, and fatigue. But there was a problem. He had no idea how to market it. So he partnered with local businessmen to sell it at soda fountains across Atlanta. By all accounts, it tasted terrible, but people kept coming back because they thought it worked. And then came Asa Candler, a savvy businessman with big ambitions. At first glance, he seemed like any other small-town entrepreneur. But behind closed doors? Well, let's just say things weren't as clean-cut as they appeared. Here's where the story gets messy. In 1888, John Pemberton died penniless, leaving behind a fractured family and a failing product. His son Charlie tried to keep Coca-Cola alive, but without proper funding or marketing, it was doomed to fail. Enter Asa Candler, a man known for his ruthless negotiation tactics and unrelenting ambition. Legend has it that Asa acquired the rights to Coca-Cola through a series of shady deals. Some say he paid off Pemberton's debt-ridden estate. Others claim he forged signatures to secure ownership. Whatever the truth, by 1891, Asa owned every single share of Coca-Cola for less than $2,400. Think about that for a second. For the price of a used car today, Asa Candler gained control of what would become the most recognizable brand on earth. But don't think for a moment that luck played a role here. No, Asa knew exactly what he was doing, and he wasn't afraid to bend the rules to get ahead. Once Asa had full control, he unleashed a marketing blitz unlike anything the world had ever seen. Back then, most products were sold based on their utility. Buy this soap because it cleans better. But Asa flipped the script. He realized that if you could make people feel something, they'd buy anything, even if they didn't need it. He plastered Coca-Cola logos everywhere, from train stations to barns in rural America. He gave away free samples, hired beautiful women to serve Coke at events, and even distributed branded calendars and clocks. Asa once said, "If I can get my name in front of someone 50 times a day, I'll own their loyalty." And boy, did it work. By 1900, Coca-Cola was being consumed in every state in America. Sales skyrocketed, and Asa became one of the wealthiest men in the country. But success came at a cost, and not just financially. Behind the glitz and glamour of Coca-Cola's rise lay a web of controversy. Remember those coca leaves in the original formula? Yeah, they contained cocaine, a fact Asa conveniently downplayed while aggressively promoting the drink as safe and refreshing. When government regulators caught wind of this, Asa fought tooth and nail to protect his profits. He lobbied Congress, bribed officials, and even rebranded Coca-Cola as a brain tonic to sidestep scrutiny. Eventually, public pressure forced him to remove cocaine from the formula, but only after millions had already consumed it. And then there's the darker side of Asa's personality. Despite his wealth, he was notoriously cheap. Employees reported working long hours for low pay, while Asa hoarded cash in secret bank accounts. Rumors swirled that he used his influence to crush competitors, buying up smaller soda companies and forcing them out of business. Some historians believe Asa's obsession with control stemmed from childhood trauma. Born into poverty, he grew up watching his father struggle to provide for the family. That fear of scarcity followed him into adulthood, driving him to amass more wealth and power than anyone thought possible or ethical. For all his flaws, Asa wasn't entirely heartless. In 1915, he donated $1 million to Emory University, a staggering sum at the time, to help establish its medical school. He also funded hospitals, churches, and community projects throughout Atlanta. But here's the twist. Many believe Asa's generosity was motivated by guilt. After years of dodging taxes and exploiting loopholes, some speculate he saw philanthropy as a way to redeem himself in the eyes of God and the public. Whether his intentions were pure or self-serving, one thing is certain. Asa's donations left a lasting impact on the South and helped cement his reputation as a benevolent tycoon. Today, Coca-Cola is worth over $250 billion, a testament to Asa Candler's vision and determination. Without him, Coke might have faded into obscurity like so many other forgotten sodas of the era. But Asa's story isn't just about building a brand, it's about the lengths we'll go to achieve greatness. Was he a genius or a villain? A hero or a hustler? Maybe he was all of the above. What we do know is this. Every time you crack open a cold Coke, you're drinking from a legacy built on ambition, innovation, and yes, a few skeletons in the closet. So the next time you take a sip of Coca-Cola, remember the man who made it all possible. Love him or hate him, Asa Candler changed the game and the world forever. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe.